Hey guys, my name is UltraHeelVerge, representative of the Nation of Domination podcast. With me, as always, is the Nation. What's up, guys?
What's up, people?
What's up, UltraHeelVerge?
Horse.
This is Muuuftah,
Hello.
Spam,
Hello.
Kenny,
What?
and myself. Hi, guys. So basically, this is just going to be the first rundown, aka introductory to our podcast starting next week, May 4th, instead of May 5th. We have been changing up the dates. It's going to be May 4th because that is going to be better for, I guess, me and the others. But
So think about yourself, why don't you?
I am very
Oh no,
self-centered.
it doesn't matter about all us. Cunt. But anyway, who's the first guest we're going to be having on the show?
I'm glad you asked. On May 4th, we will be having Eric Watts from Tough Enough, along with other people like Ryan Howe from Tough Enough, AJ Kershish from Tough Enough.
Have you just got everyone from Tough Enough?
The whole
I haven't got-
season.
Yeah, Tough Enough season 6. Just
So is this the after show interviews or something? But
yeah.
we should
And,
try and get Andy Levine.
Oh great, that's who I want.
I think that'd be quite interesting because he just got released from the WWE.
Kenny, who do you think we should try to get?
Eric Watts.
I think it'd be kind of interesting to get Luke Devine, I think he's called, and Eric
Luke
Watson.
Robinson.
Oh, Robinson then. I don't know where I got
Yeah, he's
Devine from.
Dude, he's from Maine, dude. I would so be happy to have him on. Not even joking. Not even joking.
I think it'd be interesting to have them both on at the same time.
I think we should get Chris Benoit.
Oh,
that's sick.
Oh,
I think we
That
should have
was-
Test, though. I think we should have Test.
test.
I'm sick. He killed his family.
Yeah, you're sick. It wasn't me who did it.
You're gonna go all snitsy on us now, aren't you?
It wasn't my fault.
Didn't that guy have like a foot fetish?
Yes, a
Or am
foot
I-
fetish.
Yeah. That's so fucking weird.
Kenny, what do you think about foot fetishes?
You really want me to give my opinion on this?
Yes, I do.
Well, if you didn't know about me, I'm actually got a phobia to feet. Like,
really?
Yeah, I really hate feet, and
Besides mine.
God, I could never. I don't get how them people who can like lick feet and it just makes me sick thinking about it.
We are getting so off topic. It started off as a wrestling podcast. Now it's talking
Wrestling?
about feet fetishes.
A wrestling podcast?
Yes, a wrestling podcast. Wrestling. I'm not booked, Terry. Not booked.
Who's Terry?
Oh, Terry Funk. Have you guys have seen that Dennis Stamp thing, right? From what is it, Over the Mat or something like that?
I don't believe I have, to be honest.
Oh, dude, I need to show you that later. It's like Dennis Stamp or Terry Funk wants to convince this guy, Dennis Stamp, who used to be a wrestler, to go to Terry Funk's show. But he's just like, I'm not booked, Terry. I'm not gonna show up if I'm not booked. And he's just like, no, just come for. This is my Terry Funk voice. No, just come for me. No, I'm not booked though. Be the
This is
referee.
gonna sound
This-
kind of weird,
yeah.
but I've only
Yeah.
seen one Terry Funk match. And
Oh,
that
what is
w-
it? The
when he
Mick
faced
Foley?
Mick Foley. Yeah, I can remember that match for just one like move, and it's where the barbed wire table came out, and I think it was Terry Funk got his hair stuck in the actual barbed wire.
Wait, are you talking about like in 2006?
Think so.
Or like, because that probably was the Edge and Mick Foley versus Dreamer and
Oh yeah, yes, it was. Yeah.
yeah, but Funk is an ECW legend.
Yeah. He's also a WWE legend. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Nope.
Yes, he is with his brother Dory. So Kenny, what do you think of Dory Funk?
How do we just get from Terry to Doran?
Because he's his brother, and we
No
talked about the Hall of
comments.
Fame.
Next.
Spam, what do you think of Dory Funk?
I think he's good.
Nice.
I remember when I went to see
I do.
the SmackDown live, and funny enough, Spam was actually there, but we didn't actually know each other. And Rhino was there, and was like saying he hates the crowd and they should all like get out of his
Then
arena.
later that year, he got drafted to Raw, and we saw it again, and he's like, "Oh, I love this place." Like, what?
But it's kind of weird that me and Spam was in the same building together. We didn't actually know that we was.
Oh wait, at the time, did you guys like not know each other?
No, we only knew each other when we went to college.
Oh,
But we went again last November, and it was all right. I'm sure Spam would love to share the story about how he touched CM Punk.
do you want to talk about it?
What is there to tell? I just ran to the front row while we were tagging fans, and it was the sweatiest hand I've ever touched in my life.
Did you like lick your hand after? Or?
I didn't.
Did
I
you
still haven't watched it.
Oh.
I remember the
After
crowd
you-
absolutely went wild for CM Punk.
Yeah.
This might be a little bit awkward for you, Spam, but since you haven't washed your hands, what about after you masturbate? Like, how does that go?
Hey, you don't know. It could have been his left hand, Kenny.
Oh, he could have used both too. And what if he's left-handed?
Why? Okay, it could have been his right hand
yeah.
then.
I'm the kind of guy that uses both. So please, Spam, fill me in
Yeah,
on
you with
this.
your magnums.
I don't know how we got off topic this badly. But
I know we was
Oh,
talking
it's-
about CM Punk, then 1 minute we talked
Talk
about
about
masturbating.
Magnums.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
But that video
Ah.
from Kenny's Twitter where he went to WrestleMania with his dad is so hilarious. Where I don't know if everyone else has seen it, but his dad is basically calling out the Undertaker and said he's gonna slap his face off. Oh god.
Kenny, did you actually take that video or?
Yeah, I did take that video.
I can hear it in your voice. You're smiling.
Yeah, I am. 'Cause it's hilarious. Slap the Undertaker.
I'm gonna
Slap
slap the Undertaker. Nah, I kid. But
I would have
Oh.
to been at this year's WrestleMania.
yes. Oh, I'm actually gonna be seeing another WWE event, Super Show in June.
Well, I'm
we
wanting
went
to
to
go.
the London Raw
It's just getting tickets is so hard.
in November.
Yeah, November. I think it's Raw, and maybe SmackDown. I'm not too sure.
Raw is
Muuuftah.
London.
Forgot
That's
cancel.
in England.
But I'm kind of looking forward to it if we do go, because London crowds are pretty epic because we only really get them like twice a year.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wasn't like when R-Truth turned heel and started like smoking in the building. Wasn't that a London crowd?
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah.
Manchester. Yeah, England, Claudia.
It's funny because
Crowd.
it's actually illegal to smoke indoors in England.
Tell me about it. Holy
The-
crap! It's illegal to smoke in buildings here, or in the state of Maine at
Basically,
least.
They broke the law in England. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
they
if
broke
got
the
in
law
trouble for it
freaking
or-
at a
they-
Snoop Dogg concert when freaking Snoop is on stage passing out blunts, just like, who wants some? People were literally lighting it up right next to us, and we were just like, great. Yay. Great music, guys.
You've lost the game. Mo.
Whoa!
But yeah, I kind of like going to live events, even if it's just stuff like a house show. It's
Oh my
kind of
God,
epic.
those are-
House shows in England, they're probably different to what they are in America. So like I said, England, we only get them like, I don't know, a couple times a year. So,
No, like you guys get elimination chamber house shows and shit.
but
I reckon they
like
should
barbed
still have
wire
done
steel
pay-per-view.
cage matches. What?
I reckon they still should have done pay-per-views like Rebellion. That was-
when
it'd
insurrection
just be the time
in
difference.
England as well.
It'd just be the time difference. That's the thing.
The thing is, a lot of people always say they want a WrestleMania in England, but it
I
just
don't.
it won't be practical just because of the time difference.
I want one in Maine.
If they did one like at 7 o'clock, which is not like 2 o'clock in America, they're gonna lose business in America. 'Cause people at work and school and whatever, and you can't really do one at 7 anyway because spoilers will get leaked. So it's just never happened. It's just one of them things. What should happen?
Why don't you guys have the WrestleMania at like 3 o'clock you guys' time, so it's 8 o'clock here? Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense, would it?
That would be
Uh,
like it'd be one in it to have it at what time it is now. It'd have to start at 1 a.m. in the morning, and I
Right.
think there's actually like laws in England what time you can like trade on a Sunday because it's weird. But yeah, It's a
In
lot.
2005. Oh, I'm sorry. You go.
You go. Carry on.
Oh, okay. This is like way off topic, but back in 2005 at a house show. Speaking of breaking the rules, it was an Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio Extreme Rules match apparently, and Eddie got busted open. But there are actually rules about in the place that I go to see wrestling that you're not allowed to have fake or real blood from the wrestlers, and yeah, he got busted open pretty bad, and then they got suspended for like 6 months.
6
from going
months.
there. Not like
from
Eddie or
yeah,
from arena, yeah.
I'm gonna say,
and
6
then like
months. That's a lot of time.
and then literally 6 months later, they came back to the day, and I thought, holy crap, 2 in 1 year, that's amazing. But now I'm gonna see 2 within months, so I'm happy.
I remember when Eddie got busted open by JBL. I think that was horrible.
Crap.
Oh, that chair shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I don't know exactly. I think it hit the wrong bit or something like that, or he
It
bladed
blitzed
himself
up.
in the wrong place or something like that. But oh god, it was horrible.
Kenny, what do you think about blading?
Can even.
And we lost Kenny.
Oh,
Kenny.
Kenny's here.
What do you think about blading?
What do I think about blading? What about it? Do I think it's good? Do I think it's bad? What do you ask?
No, what do you think about it? Everybody has a different opinion.
I
You
think
have
there's
a different
so
one.
many other ways to make yourself bleed.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, you could bite your finger until you bleed and wipe the blood on your face, or like Triple H, for example. He has those armbands that are white.
One of these lemonades.
He could put blood packets in there and it would bud.
You could just bite your finger and
Can anyone? Oh, what? Oh, this is just a random thought that came into my head with all this like blood thought. But can anybody remember the referee that tried to commit suicide on SmackDown every week?
Yes. Oh, what was his name?
Tim White.
Oh, that fat guy.
Tim White.
That fat guy.
Yeah, Tim
right?
White.
Tim White.
Yeah. Yep.
He's just that was hilarious.
Well, like different segments on WWE.com, like Josh Matthew that like interview him.
I don't-
Yeah, I remember
Get shot by
like
a sniper and stuff.
I remember one where he got in the bath and then took a toaster in the bath with him, and he like tried to hang himself, and it was just weird. But
wow.
just while we're on that subject, I don't know why, but I find watching botch videos on YouTube hilarious.
Yeah, I
Like
do too.
botch compilations and stuff like that.
Botchamania,
Yeah,
man.
Botchamania is obviously one of the biggest ones, but I just love it when a wrestler knows that he's fucked up.
Yeah. I like it when the crowd starts chanting "UF'd."
That I find it funny when Randy Orton fucks up because he always like has a little.
Blames you.
Yeah, I remember. I think
Stupid.
I can't remember which one it was, but I think
was with
Kofi's music
Yeah.
hit later than it should have, and he was just sat in the ring like, "Oh, what am I supposed to do?" and just basically shouting to the crowd.
Oh, what about when he won the Royal Rumble and the pyro wouldn't go off?
Yeah.
That's
Like
like
he was-
it came before though, that hasn't it? When he's like gone to do the
The punt to like I think it was Roddy Piper, and then it was in Madison Square Garden, and then Kofi Kingston's music was
yeah,
supposed
that's
to hit
what
like
I'm
right
talking
before
about.
it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm just building off of.
But back to the Kane thing, I can't remember what year it was or whenever
To
it
the
was.
Kane thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you call it, but do you know where he like goes to put his hands down, like, you know what he does at the end of the matches and when he walks in, with the fight works at the four corners.
Oh yeah, like when he like puts his hands up.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
he did that once and it didn't actually hit, and he was just stood there. But yeah, I find botches hilarious.
I find Scott Steiner hilarious.
He's fat.
Shut up. Yeah.
Talking about Randy Orton and botching, he got Mr. Kennedy fired, didn't he? But a lot of people will deny it.
No, he got him fired so bad. He turned down Kofi Kingston and Ted DiBiase's push.
I remember that was the only time I actually liked Kofi Kingston. Now when he got
I
like aggressive
always
and
hated
turned on Legacy.
I always hated him.
But that is the only time I liked Kofi.
I think he's annoying.
I think he just needs more serious about him. He's one of them guys who's too nice. You get what?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, Kenny, what do you think about being nice? Never mind, okay? Just whatever, Kenny.
One thing I saw over there, right?
Yep.
We're in this chat, and Spam will know about it. But there was this guy who said they should bring the Attitude Era back. And
Yes, I know what you're
this
talking
is
about.
one of the most retarded things ever. People think if they bring the Attitude Era back, they'll still be allowed to do all these stunts. They'll still be allowed to do whatever, and they'll still be making millions and millions. But the matter of the fact is, if they went back to the Attitude Era, they would lose all the sponsors. Basically, come on, Mattel, who made the figures, I believe, they're only
Mattel.
with them because they've got like this family image, and obviously with a PG, Make-A-Wish, and I think it's Peter or Peto, whatever you pronounce it as, and the gay and lesbian like rights charity thing.
Gay and lesbian rights.
They're only like partners with the WWE because they're pretty much got this PG family image.
Hey, want to hear a funny joke?
What?
Women's rights.
Oh, that's bad.
Keep going, sorry.
But I've kind of forgot
You
where
guys want to hear an even funnier joke?
What?
Chris Benoit was a good man.
You know what? That sucks, Kenny, okay? No, I'm kidding, Kenny.
I know, that was just for spam.
Oh, that's not good.
That's horrible. What the hell?
One thing about Chris Benoit in trolling, if you put in YouTube, I think it's Chris Benoit or something spam. What is it? Where there's that like account where he makes all these parodies using like Google Translator voice and basically pretends he's Chris Benoit and tells all these stories about stuff. It's pretty bad, but yeah.
I liked his theme. Like the
I actually saw like a couple of weeks ago that the band that made that actually took it out of their like
Our Lady piece.
Yeah, they took it out because they didn't want to be associated with it.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I think that's a pretty kick-ass song, though. Just saying.
But
There's a series on YouTube called Chris Benoit Adventure.
Holding me back.
you can't deny that it was a good wrestler. It was just outside.
Fantastic. It's just, as a person, like, in his later years, it was terrible.
I think when Eddie died, that fucked him up the most.
What effed him up the most?
When Eddie died.
Oh, yes.
So they were like
Because
best friends, and you'd always hear stories about them both. And
Yeah, like when they both had the championship at WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
You know, the WrestleMania that never happened.
Yeah.
But that's like one of the most memorable moments from WrestleMania for me. Just seeing like Chris Benoit and Eddie as champions, because they were both my favorite wrestlers at the time. Well, Eddie
You guys'
Guerrero's
favorite
still.
WrestleMania matches?
Favorite WrestleMania matches?
Yeah.
Taker Triple H this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Alicia Fox and Melina.
Mine's Melina and Alicia Fox.
Okay.
Same. No, on a serious note, I like the end of an era match. That's my favorite match of all time.
Ooh.
Mine of all time would probably have. Well, there's so many good matches, but one of my favorites is Jeff Hardy versus Douglas versus Edge and Christian in that TLC match.
So you're just gonna
He's a
keep
Death
Matt Hardy out of
Worshiper.
it? Are you saying that Matt Hardy isn't even a part of that? You said Jeff Hardy versus. So Matt Hardy just wasn't even there.
Oh,
He was just off eating grapes.
Well, when Edge speared Jeff Hardy 20 feet in the air, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Do you guys think Edge is supposed to be, or is like a legit Hall of Famer, like he deserves it?
I think,
This is not wrestling anymore, yeah?
yeah, but I don't think he should have been inducted like straight away, basically.
Yeah.
This is what I
I think
hate
The Rock
about.
deserves it to be so much. Him and Mick Foley.
This is what I hate about wrestlers who retire or even die. I don't want to sound harsh or anything like that, but they don't need to be in Hall of Fame like a year after they died or the year that they died or retired. I don't know. I think it makes it more special. Like, I heard rumors that they're going to Canada for WrestleMania. I think it would have been better to have Edge inducted in Canada now, because that's where he's from.
If they had him inducted in Canada, I also wouldn't mind if they had Owen Hart inducted.
I don't think that'll ever happen. But
I freaking want him to get inducted.
Why won't it happen? Is it because his wife?
yeah,
Yep. And the Hart family, dude. They freaking they wanted him in there. Well, this is what I heard, that they wanted him in there a couple years ago, but the Hart family denied it, so they just went with Stu Hart.
I don't think it was the Hart family that denied it. I think it's his wife. I heard a story about she don't want his kids to know like how he died, basically.
Well,
not how he died,
internet.
All the
I'm not trying to be an
like.
asshole, but there's a thing called the internet, dude. They can find out in 2 seconds.
Dude, they're from Canada. They don't know.
No, but
Goose is from Canada.
I just don't.
Goose doesn't know. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Go Muuuftah or spam or whatever.
But I just don't think he'll ever be inducted.
Do you think Macho Man will?
Yeah, but
I have no idea why he wasn't this year.
That annoys me so much. Cause, like I said, just because they died doesn't mean they need to go into the Hall of Fame.
So are you saying that even if he was still alive, that he doesn't, or he shouldn't have been in the Hall of Fame?
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying
Shouldn't have been in by now. Is that what you're saying?
You're twisting my words. I'm not saying, right, just because he's died doesn't mean he needs to be in the Hall of Fame the year he dies.
No, you're exactly right.
But don't you think that it gives him more of reason to put him in the Hall of Fame?
What? Yeah, but then no matter who it is, you're always going to get them people who say, yeah, he's only in the Hall of Fame because he died. I'm not trying to be mean, but whoever it is, whatever promotion he wrestled for, you're always going to get the question, is he only being put in the Hall of Fame because he died? And there's always them fans who are going to say, oh, he's only in the Hall of Fame because he died.
He died. Yep.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the truth.
So do you think Stu Hart's only in there because he died?
You're twisting my words again.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm saying,
It's
main point is, just because Macho died last year, it doesn't mean he needed to be inducted into WrestleMania this year. You know,
inducted into WrestleMania?
Inducted into the Hall of Fame, sorry. But yeah, I think he does need to be inducted, but just not straight away. You know, there's no rush. I mean, WrestleMania is not going to end tomorrow. The WWE is not going to end tomorrow. You know, there's still going to be generations of wrestling to come.
What would you do if Vince McMahon put it up for the market tomorrow?
I'd buy it.
I'd be shocked.
He'd be like, "What? Did he really just do that? Oh my goodness!"
I remember when
like that.
a reporter asked him at a live interview if he were ever going to buy TNA. Well, basically asked, when are you going to buy TNA?
When are you going to buy TNA?
Then he said something about Stephanie would be able to run it better than Dixie, which is probably true.
Crack!
Ditzy retard Carter. Freaking just sell the... Or she's not a good... I guess she's a good businesswoman. She doesn't know how to run a wrestling company. That's the thing. Like, you know how she let Kevin Nash off of his contract early to go to the WWE, so...
I think I can't remember who it was in the interview, but they did an interview the past couple of weeks ago. I think it was like a week ago. It was on Wrestling News Source, and it was about the hardcore reunion pay-per-view that happened. And he
2005?
said, "No, with TNA. I forgot what it was called." But anyway, he said that the wrestlers got paid something like $250.
What?
Well, I don't know if they got paid it, but they got offered it. And,
just 250?
Yeah, 250. I'll link you to the story after. But then he was saying people like Ric Flair and Hogan. Well, Hogan's on 75,000. What's it called now? I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. Appearance. And Ric Flair's on something like 63,000. I can't remember the exact figures, but. He said it weren't fair. They were expected to do everything they did at the hardcore pay-per-view, and Hogan and Flair just get paid that just for turning up.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. At the time during the what was it, E2 or like the hardcore thing?
Yeah.
I didn't watch TNA during that time. For me, it was the '06 or '05, '06 TNA that I think was the best.
To be honest, I never really watched TNA that much, and it's not because it's boring. It's just because the fact in England it's never live, and I personally hate watching pre-recorded stuff because
It's never live here.
oh, well, the pay-per-views are live at least, aren't they?
Yeah.
In England, they get shown like a couple of days later. So by then, we already know the results. We already know what happened. We already know if it was a good pay-per-view or not. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of watching pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah, no, the thing is that they record 3 episodes of Impact at a time.
Yeah.
And then they take 3 weeks off, and then they record 3 episodes.
See, the thing about that is, it must suck for the fans that are there.
You think so? It's like 6 hours of wrestling.
I know they must like do they have intermissions, obviously, but
Oh, obviously.
I just wonder if they do like different fans for each show if they release them and take in new ones.
So this question just came into my head, and if you could take any WWE superstar and place him in TNA, who would it be and why? And
You said my
also,
what?
if you could take anyone from TNA and put him in the WWE, basically like a draft, who would you trade? You got 3 superstars.
Alex Riley.
Okay, I got this, dude. Freaking A-Double, Austin Aries, AJ Styles, and I'd say, who else is there? I'd say maybe Bobby Roode or someone. I'd say Austin Aries, AJ Styles, and I'd say Bobby Roode. Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you take them?
Because they're the cream of the crop for TNA.
Yeah, but you can't just say that. There's no... Yeah, they are the top in TNA, but would they succeed if they went to the WWE?
Ooh, it depends on how... It's not depend on how they would be used. It's just it would depend on if they were going to be outshined by other people. I think the fans would actually get behind if they had AJ and Austin Aries, but I do feel that some fans would be confused if they never have heard of TNA or never watched it and didn't know who these guys were.
And to be fair, a lot of WWE fans has never heard of TNA.
But to be fair, a couple years ago when they debuted a little kid named Bryan Danielson, at the time I had no idea who Daniel Bryan is or was, but now I've become a big fan of him. So
Spam, who would you trade from TNA and WWE?
Bobby Roode. I'd say I'd like to see Kurt Angle at WWE again, but not really that bothered. Probably James Storm and AJ Styles. And to TNA, I'd probably send Alex Riley and I don't know anyone else. Really.
Camacho, friggin' Hornswoggle, and Tamina or something.
Well, there's a lot of talent in WWE that they're not using properly.
Yeah.
Or all.
Drew McIntyre is one of them talents.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre, definitely.
They need to get Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins on TV.
There's a lot of people who should be on TV who aren't on TV.
You don't like... Dude, his finisher is called the Killjoy.
Oh, yeah, I do love him. Sorry.
From Halo, man.
Calm down, calm down.
Yeah, heard his
Killjoy,
big
man.
fan. Yeah, he's actually got a YouTube channel as well, and Tyler.
He's a gamer, isn't he? Or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a gamer. But Joe Villa screwed us over. So
If I had to
whatever.
choose somebody to go to WWE from TNA, I'd choose AJ Styles. And I choose Sting because Undertaker isn't in the WWE anymore, only sometimes. And I liked his character, and there's nobody like that.
So you'd pick Sting, a washed-up 50-year-old, but you wouldn't want to get a double. You would not want to get a double.
No. You know, I want Bubba Ray since he's so good at selling, actually.
What?
Obviously, I was lying. Dude, did you
Yeah, I
hear my
know.
rant about how...
No,
bad
dude,
he
I'm
was?
kidding. Dude, I'm freaking kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Okay. Are you good? Are you good?
Oh, I'm killing myself.
Okay, I kind of want to get, now that I think about it, I want to get Robbie E.
Oh,
his,
that's
Jersey
the
Shore
Jersey
gimmick.
Shore guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I hate him. That's all
Oh,
I'm
you
going
do?
to say. Yeah.
I hate everybody on the Jersey Shore.
I've got a question. Do you think there should be a celebrity wing in Hall of Fame?
Who?
Celebrity wing.
Like the celebrity wing, like what Mike Tyson and that's in.
I think they actually announced one this year. that
Face
Mike
palm.
Tyson was inducted into the
No,
celebrity.
he said, "Do you
Yeah, I
think
know.
there should be?"
I know, but do you think there should be one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you think it should be there at all?
yes, I do, because Drew Carey does not deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Mike Tyson, I guess he was a lot more involved than Drew Carey.
The thing is, with celebrities, they should. It just depends how involved there was. Like someone like Mike Tyson, he was involved a lot with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Drew Carey was in a Royal Rumble.
So it kind of
That's
made sense. But Drew Carey, yeah, he was in Royal Rumble once, I believe. And
2001.
then, yeah, and 10. Well, didn't he actually eliminate himself?
Yeah, he eliminated himself when Kane started
Yeah,
coming
Kane
down
came,
the
so
ramp.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. But it's like, I don't know. Just for one appearance, that doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Oh, who is it? Pete Rose. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame, but he can't be in the MLB Hall of Fame. So.
May sound new, but who's Pete Rose?
He's a baseball player who gambled on games and got suspended for life, and he's not allowed to be in the MLB Hall of Fame, which is Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, because he was gambling, and so he went to WWE and got tombstoned by Kane like 4 or 5 times.
Hey, I have a question for you, Muuuftah. This is sort of off topic, but it's about sports. What do they call football in the England?
Football.
Football Americano.
Rugby.
Oh, well, we don't really have American football, do we?
Just saying, rugby is so much
Rugby
different.
is
Yeah, rugby is just like
different
running
sport.
with the ball. Yeah,
It's a
it's
different
Well,
different.
it's
sport.
more involved than just running with a ball, to be fair.
This
I mean-
isn't even wrestling related right now.
Oh, well, you freaking went off to talk about MLB, so I just had a question.
Because he asked about Pete Rose, okay?
Well, let's go.
Did
Let's
anybody
fight about it.
ask about football? Ow.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, Kenny, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I also saw another thing yesterday that said this is Chris Jericho's worst comeback
It
he's
is.
ever had.
Yeah, Kenny said that.
Yeah, that was me. I hated it.
Kind of think they built up the CM Punk Jericho match different. I think it should have been the Extreme Rules build up at WrestleMania, if you get what I mean.
Oh, at Mania when he yelled, "How's your father?"
No, I mean
I thought
the
that was
build
hilarious.
up to Extreme Rules should have been the build up to WrestleMania, with all this about CM Punk's past and his dad and sister being a drunk. Because I'm not gonna lie, the build up to WrestleMania was terrible. Until I think it was the last 2 weeks until Jericho actually brung up the CM drunk and stuff like that.
Yeah, when he talked about his dad and so.
Yeah.
I actually think it was the last 3 weeks, but that's just getting technical.
Uh-huh.
Because 1 week he talked about his dad, the other he talked about his sister being a drug addict, and the next he called himself a bastard. So
I'm just gonna bring this up out of nowhere, but can you remember when Kevin Nash came back and CM Punk read that text out from his sister?
it was just
LOL,
like,
I thought he
OMG,
was
Kevin
dead.
Nash, LOL, thought he was dead. Or thought he was dead, LOL.
I remember.
Do you want to see the text from my sister?
Remember, a lot of people actually thought that they were gonna reunite an old Wolfpack type thing with Nash and R-Truth and The Miz.
Yeah, I read so much stuff about people thinking that they were gonna do that, and I was just thinking, there's no way.
I don't know if I would have liked it. I don't think it should have been called the Wolfpack, but I don't know.
Don't turn your back on the wolf pack.
But yeah. Has anyone else got anything to say?
I think we existed all possibilities of anything, so we might as well just cancel the podcast
No,
now.
I missed the click, so that's all I have to say.
Okay, guy buys.
Goodbye.
Guy buys.
Oh god.
Anyway. Oh, any last closing statements, guys?
No, I've
I kick out.
enough.
Spam?
No.
Okay.
Think it's all good.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Yep.
Bye.
We are the nation of domination.